if you are manually forwarding messages on Telegram, you are working way too hard, because in 1 second you can just set up a rule to forward messages from one place to another, including an AI checker which will make sure that the message is appropriate for being forwarding, and also a manipulator, meaning an AI manipulator which will change the text according to your prompt before forwarding, and all of this without you actually touching anything. Now, let's have a look at what I'm talking about. Let's put an input in here saying, hey, how are you? And what you're about to see is absolute magic. Down here on my screen, you're about to see some forwarding action by this Telegram auto forwarder. Oh, I forgot to press play. Let me press play. Oh, whoops. Here we go. Okay, good. Let's try that again. That was a bit embarrassing, but hey, that's life. So here we are. I actually did all the work as soon as I pressed play. So as you can see, the first message here was actually forwarded, like properly forwarded, meaning it actually shows you who sent it. The second message was translated to Chinese. The third one was translated to French, rule number 4. The rule number 5 was forwarded without a photo. And rule number 3 was a 10-second delay, and only then it was sent. Now, all of this happened automatically, and that means that we can look at the app we're using called Relaygram, which allows you to create rules which then do the work for you. So let's stop forwarding for a second, because we can't edit these or look at these without stopping the forwarding. So now that I've stopped the forwarding, I'm going to click on the first rule. Remember that one where it actually said forwarded from Demogram? Let's click on that just to have a look at this rule. So as you can see on this rule, I checked this box here, forward message as is. Of course, it disables all of the extra fun options apart from the AI options. For example, if the message doesn't contain a compliment, only then you should send this message. So the AI reads the message, makes sure that it doesn't contain a compliment, and only then sends it. And then it can modify the text however you want over here. Now, let's go on to the second rule, which was forward with a 10-second delay. So here it goes. You select an input chat. For example, I created this group called input just to make things simple for myself. And then the destination chat was the French group, and the rule is active, and all media can be sent. I can deselect or select. And then I added a prefix text, as you can see over here, which of course you can remove. If you don't want this text over here, rule 3, 10-second delay. If you don't want that text, you just remove it from here, and then you won't have any prefix, of course. And then it will delay after 10 seconds. And then if it's not a compliment, the message will be sent. So what would happen here? Let's start forwarding a sec again. What would happen if I did say a compliment? If I said, you are the best person in the world. Let's check this out. Only rule number 6 is working, because rule number 6 is only going to send if it's a compliment, which basically is exactly what I wanted to happen. So the AI is really searching and looking within the text to make sure it matches my rule condition based on AI conditions. Now, all of this without a make.com automation, nothing. It's all within this one single application, very user-friendly, and everything you hover your mouse over, you can see what it does. So as you can see, rule number 6 is only send if it's a compliment, and therefore all the other rules didn't send, because when it was a compliment, only rule number 6 matched. And that's it. So now let's try one more thing. Let me just clear my history here just to make things clearer. I'll go to the input group, and you know what? Let me clear this group as well. Now I'm going to send an image of my logo right here. Yeah, I just can't. Oh, here it is. So basically, This is an image. Now, what I want to show you is the fact that you can stop this from being sent to through, meaning we can make sure that it will only send if without the media. Oh, I forgot to click start forwarding. Let's go back. So when you click start forwarding, it actually goes back and sends the messages that were not sent. So let's see. As you can see, forwarding without a photo. This is an image. I wrote that text in over here. This is an image, but it actually didn't send the photo, which is amazing because that's exactly what I wanted to happen. I wanted it not to send this photo. So only the text without the photo, and that's also an option. And let me show you how I did that. Let me stop the forwarding so I can edit it over here. Forward without a photo. Where is it? What happened to me today? Where's the rule? Okay, I found it. It's right here. It's called no photo. And as you can see, the rule is active and none of the media types are going to be forwarded. So if I want them to be, I just select all. If I don't want media, I just click deselect all. And here is the prefix text, which is forwarding without a photo. So when we go back here, you can see the text is with a prefix. But if I remove this prefix, there won't be any text and it just won't send anything. So in a case where there's, it will only send the text of the message. It won't send the image. This app basically gives you full control on your Telegram forwarding. If you want it, go to relaygram.com and see you there.